Hey guys, I'm going to go over a quick tutorial of how to use the monthly tab on the monthly and ultimate monthly planners. This is going to work with all the colors that I sell in my templates. Chances are the reason why you're here watching this video is because you've already bought a copy of one of my planners and you've already bought it in a specific color. But I'm going to go ahead and just flip through these real quick just in case, just in case on the odd chance that you're one of the people that have found this video, found this tutorial through the magic of YouTube. If that's you, just use one of the links in the description and go get a copy. This video is going to show you how to use it, and we can transform your finances with it. So just to show you guys all of the different colors that this thing comes in. I think I'm actually missing one, but that's not really important here. What's really important is we're just showing you have options. Okay, so now that we've got through that, let's go ahead and get started. So I feel like the best way to fill this out is to create a hypothetical situation, which I have written down on a piece of paper. What we're going to do is we're going to create a couple bills, a couple expenses, some income, savings, debt, and I'm going to show you how the transactions tracker and where most of my money goes, the way that works, the way they integrate with each other, and honestly, that'll be all there really is to this thing. So okay, so bills. What we have is we have power, we have water, we have internet, and we have miscellaneous. That's what we'll go with here. It's okay, so there's two different ways. Okay, so I'm just going to give these arbitrary due dates: 9/5, 9/10, 9/15, and 9/20. Just 5 days apart, all the way through the month. You have two sections for inputting the number. You have budget and you have actual. So what this is like for things, okay, like the power bill is going to be one of these. You go, hey, it usually costs about $200 for the power bill, but in reality it's like $207. So this is one of those cases where you're going to do that, but for this example, what we're going to do is we're just going to make them both the same number. So let's go ahead, 200 for power, or it clicked in at 220. So let's go ahead and click in for 220. Water, 30. Internet, 75. And miscellaneous, let's give it 200. Okay, let's go ahead and come to income, just because the instruction sheet, which I've neglected to mention, basically the instruction sheet will tell you how to go through all of this and all of the different parts of it and everything. So if you do get stuck, if this isn't enough, you can always refer back to that. It's going to help you out. Or you can even email me or send me a message, and I'll help you out. So the instruction sheet says to do income second. So let's just go ahead and do that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to create a paycheck. And these are going to happen on the Fridays of every month. So in September, we have 9/8, 9/1, actually. 9/1's to start. 9/8, 9/16. 15, 9/23, and 9/30. So we have 5 of them. Go ahead and just copy this down. Okay, and let's just say you get paid a flat salary of $1,000 a week. Okay, and that takes care of that. For expenses, let's go ahead and just put in, okay, so groceries, that's probably everybody's biggest expense. Dining out, which is another one. And fuel to get back and forth to work. So those are our biggest expenses usually. Now there's going to be more, but we'll just go ahead and, for simplicity's sake, we'll stick with this. Okay, so for groceries, let's call it $800 a month. For dining out, let's call it $200. And for fuel, let's call that $400. Once again, we're going to put the same number in both. And whenever you fill these out with the actual values, what it's going to do is up here in the charts, once you get here and everything starts filling out, it's going to show you where you go wrong with your planning. Okay, do you budget $200 for something that actually costs you $220 on average and you're losing $20 a month? And that's going to show you that. So, all right. Next, we got savings. So for savings, let's just do an emergency fund and a vacation fund. Let's go ahead and put $200 in each one of them. $200 a month. And for debts, let's just go ahead and say you have a car payment and you have a mortgage. So for your car payment, let's call it $400 a month. For your mortgage, let's call it $1,200 a month. All right, so now we have this whole thing filled out. Over here in the where most of my money goes tab, it actually shows you a percentage of everything that you're spending money on. Now, if we go down to the transactions tracker, the transactions tracker automatically syncs up with this. And it syncs up with the names that have been given up here as well. So what we'll do, see, now you got a drop down menu of all of the different options that you've put into the chart so far. So what we're going to do is we're just going to say on 9/7, you come in, you spent $5 on snacks. And we're going to put this in miscellaneous. Now what that did is it automatically synced up to the where most of my money goes tab, and it synced up to your charts. So that's going to help you keep better track of all of this stuff. So just go through your receipts every day. If you stop and you do something, if you go to the store, any out of the way expenses that you weren't planning on, that you didn't budget for, put it in here, and it's going to help you sync up to the rest of your budget. That way you can find the problems. If you find out you're spending $200 a week on Little Debbie's at the gas station or sodas at the gas station because you pick one up on your way to work and your way home from work every single day, then this is going to show you that, and I'll show you where the problem in your finances lies. Right? So let's take a look at the charts really quick now that we've got it filled out. We got total income, total expenses, how much you have left to spend, how much you have left to budget. We have budget versus actual. These are your charts, budget and actual, and how these deviate. It's going to show you how you've been doing your math wrong or how you need to adjust. Balance overview shows you how much money should be in your bank account for this month based on the bills that come out on that day or the paychecks that come in on that day. And actually, this is synced up to the transactions tracker. So again, you'll have to take this stuff here, and you're going to have to move it into the transactions tracker when you actually pay it. So for every expense you make, throw it in the transactions tracker, and it's going to it's going to change all of your charts, and it's going to show you everything. So then we got the spending overview that shows you the percentages of bills, expenses, savings, debt, your savings to income ratio, which is strange when they say ratio. I'm going to have to fix that. So you have your savings to income ratio, your debt to income ratio, and what that is savings to income ratio should be above 20%. Below 20% it's red, above it's green. And your debt to income ratio, I believe, is set to 38%. You should be below 38% of your income. And so for our hypothetical situation, it's in the green. And honestly, that's it. It's that simple to use. If you have the ultimate monthly version, go watch the sinking funds and the debt snowball sections, and you're going to be taken care of. If not, all you got was the monthly version, you should be good to go. This should be all you need. So just go out, put your own finances into the planner, and transform your life. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.